Hey folks, and welcome. I am Technivorous. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be taking a look at this monstrosity. Now this is a flick of my own invention. Now what we're going to do here, and this is an important aspect, is we are going to tornado roll, and then we are going to flick forward and follow through with a continue on the rotation. So we're going to break this down for you and show you exactly how this works, but it is a great flick for 1v1 kickoffs, as you can see here, with a score on both of these angles, and it works from pretty much any direction. So we're going to jump right into this and show you how I do it. Now I know that I am not by any means a Rocket League pro. My rank is not super fantastic. I just wanted to share this with everybody because I've had really good luck with it. Although I will tell you, you do have to make sure that you rotate the full way around and get yourself upside down. And it's very important to note, as we see the car start to flip here, that we are upside down and not backwards, because we are going to continue with a forward flick. So as we spin here, we're going to tornado spin and rotate, angling our front of our car so it's upside down. Now this is crucial because this pretty much blocks the ball from going over you, and it locks it into position. And then we're going to follow through by continuing with that rotation, as I said. So airoll, obviously a crucial factor using your directionals. I tend to use airoll right for this maneuver. You can do it both ways, and it is a little bit faster if you initiate your tornado spin with airoll right to correct using airoll left, so you're rotating back the other way. We're going to go through this one more time in super duper slow motion. I know it seems like the screen is lagging here, but it is not. I've just slowed things down to about 3%. So you can see on the approach, I am lining up as straight as I possibly can. So I am directly in line with the ball. This is because when I flip over, I'm going to do about a half rotation, which is going to make me vertical and keep that ball traveling forward where I want it to. Now there are slight variations at the top, the apex of that tornado spin, where a slight angle to one way or the other will make the ball go either left or right depending on which way you rotate. But I definitely recommend aiming for the middle and getting that down before you try to direct it. One of the things about this flick is it's super duper confusing when people see you run up on the ball like this and immediately tornado spin. They kind of have no idea what's going on, and as you can see, creating that wedge shape right here when we spin underneath the ball, or excuse me, underneath the car, kind of pins the ball where it is until I'm ready to swoop in and scoop it up. So you can see almost a perfect triangle here, and the tornado spin puts you at about the perfect angle. The front end of my car is just above the ball, which means when he hits the ball forward or even slightly upward, it's going to continue to bounce backwards off of my ball. So when I flick with my spoiler back there, it's going to scoop it just slightly, which gives me a big advantage over hitting it at this speed and launching it into the backboard and bouncing it back out. So give it a little mule kick there, and as you can see, I'm going to follow through with the complete rotation until I am upside down again, and then I'm going to continue with the air roll in order to correct, and then I will land on all four and I will drive away. So pretty simple maneuver. It does take a little bit of practice. I highly recommend practicing at the kickoff in some practice games before you try this in a real match, and don't try it on a 2v2 split. Make sure that there is somebody defending the goal, because it is very easy to miss this flick if you don't have it down exactly. So you don't want to be the reason you whiff the ball and they score on you right away. Make sure that you're using this when it's appropriate and when you think it will give you an advantage. Like I said, it's great in 1v1. And it works really well. It just kind of, like I said, mule kick this ball right over the guy's head and into the goal. This is right off the bat. You can see no time has gone by. I think it bounces once in a couple seconds tick off. But using this trick on the straightforward kickoff and then on the angled kickoff from the side, I scored on this guy 2 times in a row in less than 10 seconds. So very effective maneuver. And what's more, nobody's really expecting this to happen. It kind of just comes at you out of nowhere, and you're looking around like, what the hell happened? And the first time I did this, it was an accident. I was trying to do a different flick, and I overcorrected on the landing, and then I thought to myself, hey, wait a minute. Getting that wedge shape in there is a really defensive maneuver. So real quickly, as we wrap this video up, let's take one more look at these flicks as they happen. So this is the straightforward, my view, as I'm rotating, doing the forward flip and then continuing my spin. And as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. Literally, I am aiming directly at the goal, and I am committing entirely. On the second one, you can see I adjust a little bit while boosting in order to get straight at the ball, and I'm going to kind of try to flick it past him and then follow it around the side and kick it in from that angle. And that's what usually ends up happening in these cases, because of the fact that he can't get under the ball and scoop it up over me, and I pretty much have a deflective capability to bounce it wherever my back end is aiming at the time, which is nice. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave me a like, and let me know what you thought. I will see you in the next video. And if you want to play some Rocket League, I'm always down for some 2v2 or 3v3. Hit me up in the comments and drop your gamer's tag. I'll send you an invite. I play on Xbox and PC as well as the PS4, so if you have an Epic tag and would like to play some Rocket League with Technivorous, let me know.